And hello and good afternoon and welcome to downtown Oklahoma City as OKC Dodgers baseball is on the air on AM 1340 The Game, 1340thegame.com, and the iHeartRadio app. Also welcome to a lot of different audiences today as usual on Valley Live and MILB TV, but also on the Stadium Network throughout the country. Welcome to all those joining us here this afternoon from Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark. Alex Reed with you here. Back in our 1340 studios today is John Zonlo. Dodgers finish out their series against the Round Rock Express, the AAA affiliate of the Texas Rangers. The Dodgers at 29-27 the second half of the season, 79-50 overall. The Express a league best 35-21 in the second half, and 79-51 overall. Dodgers have won 3 of the first 5 games of the series and will look to win a series. Dodgers now winners of 4 of 6 after a season-high 6-game losing streak. Pitching this afternoon for the Dodgers to begin a rehab assignment is right-hander Walker Buehler, the 29-year-old who's been a mainstay for the Los Angeles Dodgers in their starting rotation the last several years, and to undergo Tommy John surgery for the second time in his career this past August. And Buehler back on the mound a little bit over a year since that last Tommy John surgery. Last year, 12 starts with the Los Angeles Dodgers, 115 career appearances in the big leagues, 106 starts, a 46-16 career record with a 3.02 ERA, 638 in the third innings pitched. He struck out 690, walked 162. Opponents batted just 212. A two-time All-Star. Out of the windup, and his first pitch to Evan Carter is swung at, lined, and caught by Yorbit Vivas, diving to his left. What a way to start today's game. Now Carter makes solid contact on the first pitch from Buehler, but Vivas, diving to his left, makes the play. One down in the top of the first inning. Here it's 95 degrees at Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark under partly cloudy skies. The wind's going from right to left at 6 to 8 miles an hour. Justin Foscue, the batter, in for the right side. The first pitch from Buehler's a fastball missing away. Fastball at 95 miles an hour from Buehler. Foscue hitting .263, 13 home runs, 60 RBI. His next pitch to Foscue is high, 2-0. It's going to be a very limited workload for Walker Buehler today. 1, maybe 2 innings if all goes well. Of course, the main objective is hoping that he comes out of this action feeling good. The 2-0 pitch to Foscue is low. 3-0 the count. Foscue 1 of 4 with a run scored last night. And as we've seen from guys on rehab assignment before, especially with such a long layoff by Buehler, there's going to be some times where things could be a bit inconsistent. The 3-0 swings and hits one in the air to left field. Going back is both Hernandez and Brigman. Left fielder Vargas coming near the line, and he'll make the catch. So Foscue swings at a 3-0 pitch, and Vargas able to track it down near the left field foul line. 2 really good defensive plays to start off today's game. So Vargas in the outfield, joined by Johnny DeLuca in center and Oscar Mercado in right. At third base, it's Yanni Hernandez, shortstop Bryson Brigman, second baseman Yorbit Vivas, and the first baseman Justin Yurchak. Catching today, it's Hunter Fiducia. Hernandez batting right. Elier Hernandez takes the first pitch down and outside for ball 1. Hernandez hitting .307, 17 home runs and 91 RBI. Buehler works towards the first base side of the pitching rubber, out of the windup. First off-speed pitch today. It's a breaking ball for a strike. Hernandez, the league leader in hits and total bases, 0 for 3 with a hit by pitch last night. Buehler working quickly. 1-1 pitch fouled out of play to the right side. Buehler stands at 6'2", 190 pounds. He's 29 years old, born and raised in Lexington, Kentucky. Went to college at Vanderbilt, helped Vanderbilt win a national championship. Dodgers first round pick in 2015. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Shaking a couple of sides from Fiducia, now finds what he likes. Pitches outside with a slider. It is 2-2 to Hernandez with none on and 2 out here in the first inning. Likely one of a handful of appearances with Oklahoma City. I think that's the plan as of now, but of course always subject to change. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Hernandez. Here's the pitch from Buehler. Swings, or did he get a piece of him or the bat? It is a foul ball as the fastball came up and in. Dodgers in their alternate blue jerseys today, interlocking OKLA logo on the front left side. Red numbers on the front right, white numbers on the back. White stripes on the sleeves and the neck, white pants, blue hats with OKC and blue letters on the front. Still 2-2 to Hernandez with Blaine Krim on deck. Scoreless game of the first. Here's the pitch from Buehler. Curveball's high and inside. It's 3-2. Buehler last pitch for Oklahoma City 2018 was the team's opening day starter in 2018. The 3-2 to Hernandez. Fastball, ring him up for strike three. There's Buehler's first strikeout. He goes 1-2-3 in his first inning. We'll head to the bottom of the first, no score. This is OKC Dodgers Radio presented by H&H Shooting Sports.
Leading off for the Dodgers, center fielder, number 77, Johnny DeLuca.
Bottom of the first inning, scoreless game. Today, it'll be Owen White starting for Round Rock. Will look to rebound after the Dodgers knocked him out in the first inning in the series opener Tuesday. Johnny DeLuca batting right. The pitch from White is up and in for ball one. DeLuca hitting .319, 6 homers, 24 RBI in his 24 total games with OKC. Homer and a double last night. Pitch from White, fouled out of play behind the plate. It's White's 10th start with Round Rock. Began the year at AA Frisco, then initially passed Round Rock before making his Major League debut. And games with Round Rock, 2-1, a 4.5 ERA, the 1-1, high and inside. 34 innings, 22 runs, 17 earned, 31 hits, 22 walks, 19 strikeouts. We're going to get into this, but the large majority of the production against Owen White in his time with Round Rock has been against the Dodgers. It's been a favorable matchup in the first two meetings. The pitch is high, it's 3-1. It's been lights out about just about everybody else in the PCL, but the Dodgers, at least two matchups, have hit him well. 3-1 to DeLuca. That's high, ball four. Leadoff walk in the bottom of the first. Dodgers last night drawing 9 walks, 29 walks drawn in the last 4 games. Runner aboard for Yorbeat Vivas as we're scoreless in the bottom of the first. Vivas in his first 10 games with the Dodgers hitting .250, no home runs and 10 RBI. Bats from the left side. Shortstop Ornelas will play him to the middle. White's first pitch to Vivas, swung at, softly lined into center for a base hit. DeLuca to second, he'll hold there. Throw in towards third from Hernandez, the center fielder. 2 on with nobody out for Miguel Vargas. Outfield left to right for the Express going Evan Carter, Elier Hernandez, and Sandro Fabian. At third base, Davis Wenzel. Shortstop, Jonathan Ornelas. At second base, Justin Foscue. The first baseman, Blaine Krim. Matt Watley, the catcher. 2 on with none out for Vargas, batting right. Starting in left field today. First pitch to Vargas. Swings, hits a grounder through the hole. Left side, another base hit. DeLuca will be stopped at third. Throw comes in from Carter, and the Dodgers have put the first 3 men on base here in the bottom of the first inning. Bases loaded for Ryan Ward. Now the Dodgers against White on Tuesday. That first inning went air, single, then a fly out and a strikeout before a Colton Wong RBI single, David Dahl 2-run double, Hunter Fedushaw RBI single, and that is what sent White out of the game. 35 pitches. The first pitch to Ward, who bats left. It's taken for a strike. Ward hitting .242, 20 homers, 89 RBI. A chance for the Dodgers to jump out to an early lead with the bases loaded, nobody out. Wenzel just behind the baseline on the left side. Ornelas to the middle. Pitch to Ward is fouled down. Ward had a 10-game hitting streak end last night. Going 0 for 4. Did reach once on catcher's interference. The 10-game hitting streak, a career best for Ward. In an 0-2 hole with the bases loaded and nobody out. White long pause above his belt his pitch. Swings, got a piece, and fouls it off to stay alive. Express today in their Navy jerseys. Interlocking RR in the front left side. White numbers on the back. Gray pants and Navy hats. After winning the series opener, they had won 18 of 19, but the Dodgers have now taken 3 of 4 from them. 0-2 pitch. Swings it. It's a fly ball. Shallow left field. Carter coming in will make the catch. DeLuca is going to stay at third, although the throw comes home and was offline. But the Dodgers with nobody out, not going to risk it. Bases stay loaded with 1 out for Oscar Mercado. Dodgers had been struggling for quite a while with runners on base, but got better as the game went on yesterday. 6 of their final 16. Mercado will bat from the right side of the plate. Hitting .305 at the AAA level this year. 4 for 16 in his time with Oklahoma City. Breaking ball from White, down and away. Did not play yesterday, 2 for 4 on Friday. DeLuca, the runner at third. Vivas at second. Vargas at first. Scoreless in the first inning. 1-0 to Mercado. The pitch from White. Swings and grounds it towards the middle. Foscue flipping to Ornelas. He dropped it. They say come in on the transfer, though. Run is going to score. I wasn't so sure Ornelas had it all to begin with, but Vargas never touched second anyway, so really doesn't matter. So run scores. It's going to be an RBI for Mercado, 4-6 on the putout. Dodgers have a 1-0 lead. Foscue behind second, flipped Ornelas, and I guess it did come out on the transfer as he was pivoting and looking towards first. So DeLuca scores. Vivas to third. Mercado now at first, his third RBI with Oklahoma City. Fiducia batting left. 1-0 Dodgers. Breaking ball from White is high. Fiducia hitting .283, 8 home runs, 48 RBI. Last played on Friday, going 0 for 3 with a walk. 1-0 from White. Called for strike one. Well, White ran into a lot of trouble with 2 out in his first game back on Tuesday. Pitch is high as the Dodgers had 3 straight 2-out hits. 2 balls at a strike to Fiducia. Runners at the corners now with 2 out. White delivers. Fiducia will swing and hit in the air to left center field. Hernandez and Carter coming over. It's Hernandez will make the catch. White does limit the damage to just 1 run after the Dodgers had the bases loaded with nobody out. So 1 run, 2 hits, and 2 left. 1-0 Dodgers after 1. This is OKC Dodgers Radio, presented by H&H Shooting Sports. Top of the second inning. Dodgers in front 1-0. Walker Buehler will at least begin this inning, although Jake Reed has started to throw in the bullpen. 12 pitches in a 1-2-3 first for Buehler. Got a ball loose in left center field. Lane Krim will lead off. He's hitting .288 with 17 home runs, 70 RBI. That's right, the pitch from Buehler. Starts him with a curveball called for strike one. Krim last night was 0 for 3 with a walk. No balls in 1 strike. Here's the pitch from Buehler. Called for a strike, cutter that time. It's 0-2. Well, he's certainly displayed a lot of the arsenal early in this game. No balls, 2 strikes to count. His next pitch to Krim. Fastball is down in the zone, called for strike 3, but it's going to be challenged. Going to be challenged by Krim. That's going to be strike 3 or ball 1. Result of the pitch was indeed a strike. It is Buehler's second strikeout, another fastball down to the zone. Express will lose the challenge. They have 2 remaining. Davis Wenzel, the hitter, batting .234, 26 home runs and 66 RBI. Buehler's first pitch is outside. Buehler was the 24th overall selection of the 2015 draft. Again, teams knew he was going to have Tommy John surgery. Pitch is high to Wenzel. Wenzel did not play yesterday. Was 0 for 5 on Friday, and that caused him to slide to 24th overall. And a lot of folks agree if you were to redo that 2015 draft, he would have gone a lot higher than 24th. The pitch is down and away in the zone. 2-1 to Wenzel. James Jean is our home plate umpire today. Anthony Perez, the crew chief at first base, and Reed Basner at third. 2-1, the pitch to Wenzel. Swing and a miss for strike 2 and a cutter. Again, the first Tommy John surgery in 2015, the last this past August. Also required a flexor tendon repair as part of the procedure. Time is called, and I remember Buehler just kind of very nonchalantly saying, well, got 7 years out of the last one, so it's pretty good use of it. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 away here. This will be his 20th pitch. It's swung at, lined sharply into left, but right at Vargas, who takes a couple of steps to his left to make the catch. A well-hit ball, but it's the second out. It appears Buehler will at least get Dustin Harris here. Harris batting .265 with 6 home runs and 23 RBI. Harris last night, 1 of 3. Drew a walk, bats left, pitch from Buehler. Inside for ball 1. 1-0 Dodgers in the second inning. Last time he pitched for Oklahoma City in 2018. 1 ball and no strikes. His AAA debut in 2017. Pitch is called for a strike, and I still distinctly remember one appearance Buehler made when they had shifted him to the bullpen in 2017 against this Round Rock club. The 1-1 swings and fouls it back, and I went up to look at some of the details and going to try and squeeze it in here. It was August the 13th, 2017, pitched the final 2 innings of a 2-0 win in a doubleheader. Retired all 6 batters he faced. He struck out 5, got 11 swings and misses in 2 innings. Pitches rolled to the right side, picked up by Yurchak. He's going to hustle to first. That'll end the inning, and Buehler's retired all 6 batters he has faced, and presumably what is going to be his final pitch today. Strikes out 2 and again retires all 6. We'll head to the bottom of the second. The Dodgers in front at 1-0. This is OKC Dodgers Radio, presented by H&H Shooting Sports. 1-0 Dodgers in the bottom of the second inning. A lot of excitement early on in Walker Buehler's rehab outing. Retiring 6 batters he has faced today. First pitch to Yanni Hernandez in the bottom of the second is called for a strike. Hernandez hitting .252, 4 homers, 30 RBI. As expected, Gavin Stone now begins to throw in the Dodgers bullpen. 0-1 to Hernandez, who had a couple of hits last night. The pitch from White is inside. So White, last inning, had bases loaded, none out, but he holds the Dodgers to just 1 run.
Number 11, Gavin
Wenzel is in at third. The 1-1 pitch to Hernandez looked like he did not swing. Hit a curveball down and in. Now Hernandez is now 3 of 13 in the series. Dodgers in the series about a .265 as a team. Finished with 10 hits last night, total of 7 runs. Trying to take 4-6 from the Express. Final meeting of the season between the teams, at least in the regular season, as the pitch is fouled out of play. Certainly very possible these teams will be the 2 representatives in the PCL Championship Series. Round Rock leading the second half by 1 game ahead of both Tacoma and Las Vegas entering play today. Dodgers, though, have really controlled the season series. 13-4 against the Express. White's 2-2. Swings and grounds it to the right side. Foscue into his left has it. Underhanded toss over to Krim at first for the first out. The Express 4-13 against the Dodgers, 74-38 against the rest of the PCL. But, there's always those 1 or 2 teams you just match up well or don't match up well against. Of course, for the Dodgers, we saw it earlier in this homestand against Albuquerque, just having a bear of a time beating Albuquerque specifically at home this year. Bryson Brigman batting right. White's first pitch, breaking ball a little bit high. Brigman hitting .300, 3 homers, 32 RBI. Last appeared on Friday as a pinch hitter. It's his first start since Thursday. 1-0 pitch. Another breaking ball, this one high and in. 1-0 Dodgers in the second, none on and 1 out. White's 2-0. Swings and pops it up. Foul ground. White's the one calling for it. Now Krim will come from behind him and make an underhanded catch at his side. Now gets Brigman to pop out on a 2-0 pitch, and Krim and White smiling about it after the play made. Base is empty for Justin Yurchak. Yurchak hitting .264, 6 homers, 38 RBI. Not playing the last 2 games. 0 for 3 with a walk on Thursday. Bats left. Ornelas will play into the middle. Pitch from White is high. Wenzel halfway between second and third. Yurchak 0 of 5 in the series after 8 of 16 against Albuquerque to start the homestand. Pitch is swung out, line foul. Dodgers 4 and 7 the homestand. Began with 5 straight losses, but now have won 4 of 6 games since then. 1-1 pitch. Swings and hits it in the air. Left side, foul it out of play. Headed to Sugar Land next. There is one home series remaining in the regular season. It'll be a week from Tuesday against Tacoma, as we mentioned, right in the thick of the second half title race. 1-2 pitch. Fastball's upstairs, 2-2. Dodgers overall at home this year now 38 and 28. But after getting off to a 20-7 start, and not quite one of that same clip. Here's the 2-2. Swings and grounds it foul off to the right side. Just 18 and 21 since then. Not on 2 out here in the second. Dodgers lead 1-0. Two balls, 2 strikes to Yurchak. Trying to extend the inning 2 to Luca. Here's the pitch from White. Swing and a miss to a breaking ball down and in. White's first strikeout retires the side in order in the second. We'll go to the third. Dodgers lead 1-0. This is OKC Dodgers Radio presented by H&H Shooting Sports. Top of the third inning, the Dodgers with a 1-0 lead. And normally, when Gavin Stone takes them out, it's very exciting and still is. But following Walker Buehler here this afternoon, as Buehler, again, his first game in 451 days. He retires all 6 batters he faced. Stone will face Fabian Ornelas and Whatley here in the third. Fabian batting right, hitting .294, 21 homers, 68 RBI. The pitch from Stone is down and outside for ball 1. Stone's 21st overall appearance for OKC. Second time he's done it out of the bullpen. 6-4, 5.04 ERA. There's 1-0 pitch to Fabian. Swinging a grounder left side. Hernandez will back up. Snap it on a high third hop. Throw to first in time for the out. 94 2/3 innings at Oklahoma City. 56 runs, 53 earned on 85 hits. 113 strikeouts, 45 walks. AAA opponents batting .235. But for Stone, and we'll talk about this here coming up in a little bit. It was 1 week ago today. Got his first career Major League win. Pitching at Boston's Fenway Park. Jonathan Ornelas batting right. Hitting .253. The pitch from Stone called for strike 1. 7 home runs, 48 RBI for Ornelas, who was 1 for 4 last night. 0-1 the count. Wide of the pitch from Stone. Change-up called for a strike. Buehler, 2 innings, no runs, hits or walks, struck out 2, retired all 6 he faced through 24 pitches, 15 strikes, 0-2. Ornelas takes it down and away. 2 lineouts, a fly out, a ground out, and 2 strikeouts. Per the pitch tracking software through 4-seam fastballs, sinkers, cutters, and curveballs. 1-2. Taken low, it's 2 balls, 2 strikes to Ornelas. 1-0 Dodgers in the third inning. Now the Express, having lost 3 of 4 after that great run in which they won 18 of 19, still 19 and 4 in the last 23 games. Pitch is swung out, grounded left side. Hernandez will come in, cut it off, throw to first in time for the second out. Couple of ground outs the way of Yanni Hernandez to begin the third inning. And you could tell a little bit extra amount of buzz here today to watch Walker Buehler on this sunny Sunday afternoon, the day before Labor Day. Now the Dodgers and Dave Roberts realistic that, look, we get Walker Buehler back in the majors as the pitch to Whatley is swung out and fouled off. It's not going to be a bit fully built up as a starter. And that is the goal, is to have him after maybe a couple of more games with Oklahoma City at that point where he can go a few innings and still be very effective. The 0-1 pitch taken down and outside by Whatley. Whatley's hitting .206, 4 home runs and 17 RBI. But certainly a good and significant first step for Walker Buehler this afternoon. The 1-1 pitch. Whatley will swing, weakly grounded right side. Vivas charges, has it, throws to first. So 1-2-3 third for Stone on 3 ground downs. We head to the third inning, bottom of the which. Dodgers in front 1-0. This is OKC Dodgers Radio presented by H&H Shooting Sports. So White, after the first 3 batters of the day reached against him, he's retired 6 in a row. DeLuca batting right. The first pitch from White is taken low for ball 1. Alluded to this earlier, but at least first 2 times Dodgers facing Owen White, they have had success, especially compared to the rest of the league. Pitch is called for a strike against the Dodgers before today. Total of 5 innings, 11 runs, 6 earned, 13 hits, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. Rest of the PCL, 11 runs in 29 innings. The pitch is fouled off the foot of DeLuca, rolling back towards White. So half of the runs White has allowed in his time with the Round Rock have come against Oklahoma City. And the biggest differences have been with runners on base. The Dodgers entering today, 10 of 14 against White with runners on, 5 of 10 with men in scoring position. The rest of the league in those situations is just 4 for 32 with runners on, 2 of 17 with men in scoring position. Now, you look at White, his numbers, specifically in AAA and in the major leagues. 1-2 to DeLuca, swung out and fouled back. There are noticeable left-right splits. Left-handed hitters tend to have a lot more success than the right-handed hitters. Dodgers have a lot of left-handed hitters, so maybe that could have to factor into it. Now, they did not play as many lefties as they typically would, I think, in a situation like this. Big curveball from White's a bit high. Will not be challenged by the Express. 2-2 to DeLuca. Now, all 4 players on the bench today are left-handed hitters. 2-2 from White. Breaking pitch is taken low, 3-2. Dahl, Avens, Duggar, and Barnhart all on the bench. A full count, 2 to DeLuca with nobody out in the third. Here's the pitch from White. Swings and fouls it out of play behind the plate. Owen White was the Rangers' second-round pick, 2018, at a high school in China Grove, North Carolina, town a bit northeast of Charlotte. 3-2 pitch. Breaking ball is grounded towards the middle and through for a base hit. Now DeLuca will be on with a leadoff single here in the bottom of the third. And Orbeet Vivas now the batter.
Next up, second baseman number 2, Orbeet Vivas.
Vivas singled in the first. Dodgers lead 1-0 in the third. Vivas on that from the left side of the plate. First pitch from White. Missing outside, 1-0. Even though White was drafted in 2018, he did not make his pro debut until 2021. 1-0 to Vivas. That's high. He did not pitch after his draft year in 2018, then had to undergo Tommy John surgery in 2019. Then he had the pandemic and the canceled season in 2020. 2 balls, no strikes. The pitch to Vivas catches the inner corner. White's big league debut came for the Rangers against the Angels back on June the 13th after 11 starts at AA Frisco. Was already on the 40-man roster at the time, was added this offseason. A throw to first not in time. And as I said, I believe in his first start against Oklahoma City back in early August, went from facing the Corpus Christi Hooks to facing Shohei Ohtani. 2 balls and 1 strike, the count to Vivas. Ornelas will play him to the middle. The pitch to Vivas, taken down and inside for ball 3. Miguel Vargas on deck. Both teams looking for their 80th win of the season today. Both at 79 wins overall. OKC looking to do it in back-to-back seasons. Pitch is swung at, grounded right side. Foscue backhands over to Ornelas for 1 on to first, and then double play will get the first 2 outs of the inning. So Vivas on a 3-1 pitch, grounds into a double play. Bases are empty for Miguel Vargas. Well, the next win, if it's not today for the Dodgers, again will be the 80th, which would be the 4th time in 7 seasons as a Dodgers affiliate that happens. The pitch to Vargas, breaking ball for a strike. He singled his first time up. 4 and 8 seasons as a Dodgers affiliate, 2015, 16, and 22. 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball is hit in the air to right center. Fabian back towards his right, slowing down. It'll make the catch to end the inning. No runs, a hit, none left. Heading to the 4th, Dodgers lead 1-0. This is OKC Dodgers Radio, presented by H&H Shooting Sports. Evan Carter leading off, lined out to second base his first time up. The pitch from Stone is called for a strike. So between Stone and Buehler, retiring the first 9 hitters today. Hernandez in the baseline at third. Bregman towards the middle for the left-handed hitting Carter. 0-1. Swings and grounds it towards Hernandez, more than halfway towards second, fields it, and he'll throw to first for the out. So Gavin Stone, a week ago today in Boston, 6+ innings, 4 runs, 5 hits, no walks, 2 strikeouts for his first career Major League win. Did not start the game, entered the second inning following opener Caleb Ferguson. Retired 9 of 11 through 3 innings, 12 of 16 through 4 innings while keeping the Red Sox scoreless. Did give up a double and a 2-run homer to Tristan Casas in the 6th inning. The pitch to Justin Foscue is swung out and fouled down. Now Stone had not pitched into a 7th inning all season in the big leagues or with Oklahoma City, but they pushed him to begin what again was his 7th inning, the 8th inning of the game. And unfortunately it started with back-to-back home runs by Justin Turner and Adam Duvall. That led to his exit, but still was the winning pitcher, the 0-1. Foscue breaks his bat, grounder towards the middle. Vivas left to second, has it, throws across to first in time for the out. He's gotten 5 groundouts to the first 5 batters he has faced today. It's very similar to what he was doing against the Red Sox, getting soft contact early in the count. Two away for Elier Hernandez, who's 0 for 1 of the strikeout. Hernandez batting right. First pitch from Stone. Called for strike 1. 1-0 Dodgers in the 4th. Last game for Stone with Oklahoma City, August the 22nd. It's in the first game of this long homestand. 0-1 to Hernandez. Swing and a miss to a breaking ball down and away. Was limited in his workload that game when 3 innings allowed 1 run on 2 hits, including a home run with no walks and 3 strikeouts. No balls, 2 strikes to Hernandez with 2 down. Here's the pitch from Stone. Takes it outside for ball 1. One-two to Hernandez. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Got him on that cutter. And Stone's first strikeout will end the 4th. Now, heading to the bottom of the inning, still 1-0 Dodgers. This is OKC Dodgers Radio, presented by H&H Shooting Sports. Top bottom of the 4th inning, the Dodgers in front at 1-0. Owen White. First pitch to Ryan Ward is called for a strike. Having a little chat with some folks about Buc-ee's snacks in between innings. Recommending the salted caramel beaver nuggets to all those who are listening today. The pitch down and away. Also the salted caramel churro cashews. Those are 1 ball and 1 strike to Ward. Dodgers lead 1-0. Pitch is swung out and missed. Ward flying out his first time up. Ward, Mercado, and Fiducia. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss to a high fastball. That's White's second strikeout. 1 away in the 4th inning for Oscar Mercado. He's driven in the only run of the game to this point on a fielder's choice in the 1st. Mercado batting right. Pitch is swung out of miss for strike 1. Well, with the bases loaded, 1 out, hit a grounder towards the middle. The Express got a force out at second. That was it. The 0-1. Mercado takes high and in. Dodgers throughout the season typically been very good when they enter a series finale with a chance to win the series. Time is called. Of course, it's been a while since they've been in a position like this and lost the previous series in the best the Dodgers could do in their previous 3 series in the finale was get a split. That only happened once. Breaking ball is grounded foul. That was just the scenario to get a split. But this year, when they've entered a series finale with a chance to win a series 6-1, and in 6-game series, they're 5-0 in Game 6. Hopefully that trend will continue this afternoon. Dodgers have also won their last 4 home series finales, making the family Sundays a bit cheerier. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball is taken in the dirt. White with the 2-2. Breaking ball popped up, foul. That'll play to the right side. Of course, busy weekend, especially around these parts. College football getting underway. Labor Day weekend, a lot of folks getting a little last getaway before the grind back into the fall. The 2-2, swing and a miss for strike 3. Looked like a slider from White. He struck out back-to-back hitters to begin the 4th. Hunter Fiducia coming up. Fiducia for one of the flyout. 1-0 Dodgers in the 4th. Fiducia batting left. Ornelas will shade to the middle. Pitch is swung out, sent foul out of play to the left side. No games will be played tomorrow, however, on Labor Day. The 0-1 pitch is low, of course, for years and years and years. That was the traditional end of the minor league season, was Labor Day. But that all changed in 2021, and I think for the better. Certainly prefer the longer calendar schedule with more days off. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Swings and hits a fly ball to deep center field. Hernandez going back, looking up at the wall. It is gone. A home run for Hunter Fiducia to center field. That's number 9 this season. Dodgers extend their lead to 2-0 on the Fiducia home run with 2 outs in the 4th inning. It had been a minute since Fiducia had homered. And again, we know he's got pop. July 25th, his last home run. That was in Reno. The first pitch to Yanni Hernandez. He'll hit a line drive into left center field for a base hit. Picked up on a bounce by Carter. Runner on for Bryson Brigman. That was the 7th home run of the series for the Dodgers. All have been solo home runs. That was the first one, though, not leading off an inning. Bryson Brigman, the hitter, he popped out his first time up. 2-0 Dodgers now in the 4th inning. Brigman batting right. The pitch from White. Breaking ball is outside. Well, we mentioned how the Dodgers looking for win number 80, as are the Express. They last did it in 2019. (1-0) inside. It's only happened twice. Check that, 3 times previously as a AAA team. Became a AAA team in 2005 after AA team from 2000 through 2004. So 2006, 11, and 19, the 80-plus win seasons in AAA. A throw to first base not in time. A win today, they will be the quickest in the team's AAA history to get to 80 wins, but not overall. Back in 2001, the team did it in 126 games. 2-0, Brigman takes high. Now a throw back to first by Watley. No tag ever applied on Hernandez as he was already past Krim. Justin Yurchak on deck. White's 3-0. Down and outside for ball 4. Second walk by White today, his first since his first batter faced. And 3 straight, now reaching here with 2 outs in the 4th. Wadley out to talk things over with White. Infielders Ornelas and Wenzel will join. 2 on for Justin Yurchak. Dodgers 2-out hitting, better last night. Overall 4 of 12. After they've gone 1 of 21 in the previous 3 games. And it's been just a sore spot of the offense during this 23-game stretch, which the Dodgers have gone 7-16, but again trending upward. But the 2-out hitting in that 23-game span, just 221 overall and 186 with men in scoring position. When they do hit, they do tend to come in bunches. Yurchak batting left. The pitch is low for ball 1. Yurchak struck out his first time up. One from White. Down and inside, stopped by Whatley. Strikeouts of Ward and Mercado started the inning. Venucia homered, Hernandez singled, then Brigman walked. Two 2-0 to Yurchak. Here's the pitch. Taken high for ball 3. Johnny DeLuca's on deck. Over 20 pitches in the inning for White. Here's the pitch. A little bit inside. Whatley looked a bit exasperated. It was calling the ball. Could have challenged it, but won't. Bases are going to be loaded for Johnny DeLuca, who is now 6 of 14 with 5 walks in the series. 5 of his 6 hits for extra bases. That single in the 3rd, his first non-extra base hit against the Express. Batting with the bases loaded, 2 out. Pitch 2 to DeLuca. Breaking ball lands for a strike. Now Hernandez at 3rd, Brigman at 2nd. Yurchak at 1st. Some action in the Round Rock bullpen now. 70th pitch of the game coming up. Breaking ball is hit in the air, left field. Carter going back to the wall, off the wall on the fly. Hernandez and Brigman have scored. Yurchak towards the plate. He's going to score standing up. It's a bases clearing double for Johnny DeLuca. Dodgers now in front 5-0 in the 4th inning. About halfway up the fence in front of the Dodgers bullpen. 5 straight hits or walks with 2 outs here in the 4th. I'll see if Vivas keeps it rolling. He bats left. Pitch from White. Called for strike 1 in the inner corner. Vivas is 1 for 2. A single in the 1st. Grounded into a double play in the 3rd. Now 5-0 Dodgers in the 4th. Chase Lee, right-hander, warming in the Round Rock bullpen. The pitch from White. Down and inside for ball 1.
Chase Lee warming in the Round Rock bullpen.
1-1 pitch. Outside from White. Changeup. 27 pitches in the inning. Trouble getting the final out. Two-1 to Vivas. He'll swing and ground it right side. Rolling towards Foscue to field and throw to first to end the inning, but the Dodgers with a nice 2-out rally. They end up scoring 4 runs on 3 hits and leave 1 on base. Now in front 5-0 heading to the fifth. This is OKC Dodgers Radio presented by H&H Shooting Sports. Top of the fifth inning, 5-0 Dodgers. Blaine Krim to lead off, struck out his first time up. Hill bat for the right side. Stone's first pitch to Krim, high and inside for ball one. Stone's retire the first six he has faced today. Krim, Wenzel, and Harris due up. First five on groundouts before a strikeout of Hernandez. 1-0 pitch from Stone. Down and outside. Last time Gavin Stone faced Round Rock, he was straight up dominant. It was on August the 4th at this ballpark. The 2-0 pitch to Krim. Swings and fouls it off. 6 scoreless and hitless innings. Walked 2, struck out 10. Retired 17 of 20 faced overall. There were 2 walks and 1 error. 2 balls and a strike, the count to Krim. Here's the pitch. A bit outside for ball 3. Longest hitless outing of his career. Dodgers took a no-hit bid all the way up to 2 outs of the 8th inning of that game. 3-1 to Krim. Swings and pops it up. Shallow center. Infielders are back. DeLuca coming in, calling for it to his right. It'll make the catch. The no-hit bid was broken up by J.P. Martinez, currently up with the Rangers. Against Victor Gonzalez, clean single up the middle with 2 outs of the 8th inning. One away for Davis Wenzel. Lined out to left field his first time up. Wenzel takes a pitch in the zone, down and away for strike 1. It's 5-0 Dodgers in the fifth. Vivas will play him towards the middle. 0-1 to Wenzel. Swing and a miss through a cutter for strike 2. Davis Wenzel, Baylor product, and back in 2019. I broadcast a series between Baylor and West Virginia down at Baylor's ballpark in Waco, and Wenzel on that team along with Shea Langoliers. Now the A's primary catcher in Nick Lofton, who was then a year behind those other 2 guys. Ended up being a high pick of the Kansas City Royals. He most recently made his major league debut. Cody Bradford, also part of that team. The 0-2 pitch is in the dirt. Bradford currently back with the Rangers, part of their September call-ups. One ball, 2 strikes to Wenzel. Here's the pitch from Stone. Swing and a miss for strike 3 and a changeup. Second strikeout for Stone. Dustin Harris, the batter. Harris grounded out his first time up. 5-0 Dodgers in the fifth. Harris will bat left. First pitch to Harris. He'll take it for strike 1. Brigman plays him to the middle. Hernandez in the baseline, halfway between second and third. 0-1 to Harris. High and outside, it's 1-1. Stone, when he's been with Oklahoma City of late, has tended to pitch very well. After it was an inconsistent start to the season, the 1-1 taps it back towards Stone. Backhands behind his back and now flips over to first for the final out. Wasn't hit hard. Stone, though, had a swipe at it behind his back and able to make the play. And in the 1-2-3 fifth inning, he's retired the first 9 he has faced following Buehler. And we'll go to the bottom of the fifth with the Dodgers in front 5-0. This is OKC Dodgers Radio presented by H&H Shooting Sports. Bottom of the fifth inning, Dodgers have a 5-0 lead. Miguel Vargas will lead things off against new pitcher Chase Lee. Lee's first pitch missing outside. Vargas, Ward, and Mercado here in the bottom of the fifth.
5 runs, all earned, 6 hits, one of which was a home
Pitch
run.
is on the inner corner for a strike.
3 base on balls.
Lee
2
making his
strikeouts.
45th appearance, 3-3, 4 saves, 3.25 ERA. The side-arming right-hander. The pitch is fouled off towards the right side. 61 innings, 27 runs, 22 earned on 57 hits, 27 walks, and 86 strikeouts. One-two pitch. High and outside. Vargas 1 for 2, a single the first, and a fly out in the third. Two-two. Swings and taps it off the end of the bat, foul towards the right. Now the Dodgers 5 runs, and why is that extra good news? The pitch is outside. That means $75 donated to the American Cancer Society. It is the final day of minor league baseball's Hope at Bat as the pitch is low for ball 4. A leadoff walk to Vargas in the 5th. So all across minor league baseball today, $15 donated for every run scored. Over 11,000 raised on Mother's Day. That was $10 per strikeout. Nearly 13,000 on Father's Day. That was $100 per home run. And over 10,000 on the 4th of July, $50 for double. $34,060 entering today's games to raise awareness for childhood cancer. The pitch is inside to Ryan Ward. So great cause today across minor league baseball. Ward is 0 for 2. Dodgers lead 5-0 in the 5th. The pitch is fouled off to the right side. Owen White went 4 innings. Dodgers continue to find success against him. 5 runs, 6 hits, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. He threw 74 pitches with 41 strikes. 1-1. Swings and grounds it right side. That's through for a base hit. Vargas will hold at second. Puts 2 on with nobody out. Oscar Mercado coming up. Dodgers trying to add to a 5-0 lead. And a welcome to our multiple audiences today, as usual, always, every game on 1340. Home games always on MLB TV and Valley Live, and today's game picked up by the Stadium Network as well. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. Part of your holiday weekend. The pitch to Oscar Mercado outside. Mercado's 0 for 2. RBI on a fielder's choice in the first and struck out in the 4th. One to Mercado. Outside, and now Watley asks for time. He's going to go talk with Lee. Dodgers will be off per usual on Monday, and then will be at Constellation Field in Sugar Land, Texas on Tuesday night. 6:35 first pitch. Dodgers have tended to play well against Sugar Land throughout the year, went 5-1 in their previous series at that ballpark. 2-0. Swings and lines it foul off to the right. Our coverage will begin at 6:20. Five 5-0 OKC in the 5th, trying to take 4 of the final 5 games against Round Rock in this series. 2-1. Swing and a grounder left side. Wenzel's got it onto second for 1. Throw to first is in time. Second double play turn by the Express today. They both come in hitters' counts. Vargas to third with 2 out for Hunter Fiducia. Home run last time up, out to center field. See if the Dodgers can strike again with 2 outs like they did in the 4th. Pitch to Fiducia's outside. Line out in the 1st and the home run last time up in the 4th. Pitch from Lee. is inside. Right-hander Ian Kennedy now loosening in the Round Rock bullpen. 2-0. Swings and grounds it right side. Foscue to his right has it. He'll throw to first, and that'll end the inning. So Lee gets out of the jam with the double play and the ground out, keeping the Dodgers off the board. No runs, a hit, and a man left. We go to the sixth. Dodgers leading 5-0. This is OKC Dodgers Radio, presented by H&H Shooting Sports. Top of the sixth inning, Dodgers with a 5-0 lead. Sandro Fabian to lead off. He's 0 for 1 of the ground out. Fabian batting right. First pitch on the way from Stone. Swings and misses for strike one. So this is the second time through the order, if you will, for Stone, who entered in the third inning, retiring the first 9 he has faced today. 0-1 to Fabian. Here's the next pitch in the dirt. Parent Club Los Angeles Dodgers will just getting underway at home against Atlanta, and Fiducia a bit shaken up after that last pitch. We'll see where it got him in the lower body as he missed the fastball in the dirt, it appeared. So Fiducia being tended to by athletic trainer Griffin Boyd. The Nighthawk working overtime, if you will, in the daytime today. Now Fiducia back to his feet. So Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Atlanta Braves, trying to avoid a 4-game sweep at the hands of the Braves today. Bobby Miller on the mound for the Dodgers. Charlie Morton going for the Braves. Last night it was the Braves winning 4-2 in 10 innings. Game tied 1-1 through 9. Orlando Arcia hitting a go-ahead 3-run homer with 2 outs in the 10th. The 1-1 pitch to Fabian. Swings and hits it deep but foul off to the left side. Last time the Braves swept the Dodgers in a 4-game series on the road. How about this? The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and a pitch in the dirt. Fiducia quickly up with it. Will tag Fabian, and that's strikeout number 3 for Stone. You have to go back to 1906. The Braves were then known as the Boston Braves. The Dodgers were in Brooklyn. It was April 12th to the 15th, 1906. I believe I saw the Braves between the 2018 and 22 seasons won a total of 2 regular season games at Dodger Stadium, and they've won all 3 to start this series off. The pitch is down and away in a battle between top 2 teams in the National League. It has been the top team, the Braves, who have won all 3 games so far. Ornelas batting right. Here's the 1-0 from Stone. Taken low. Stone, I should say Ornelas 0 for 1 of the ground out. Thanks to the incomparable Eric Steven for that note. Last time the Braves had a 4-game road sweep at the Dodgers. To it, Ornelas takes it for a strike. Los Angeles Dodgers outfielder, designated hitter J.D. Martinez expected to join Oklahoma City in their upcoming series in Sugar Land to begin a rehab assignment. 2-1 to Ornelas, pulled foul down the left side. Five 0 Dodgers in the 6th inning here in the series finale and season series finale. Time is called. Ornelas requesting it, but as we have mentioned, 2 teams could be playing each other in the playoffs. Express a game lead ahead of both Las Vegas and Tacoma. Final 3 series for the Express. They next go to El Paso. They're 8-10 against the Chihuahuas, but 0-6 in El Paso. The pitch to Ornelas is low. Then they'll be home against Las Vegas, then at Tacoma to end the year. So they have 1 series each against the 2 other teams they're battling for the second half championship with. 3-2 to Ornelas. Swings and grounds it left side. Stopped by Hernandez. Quick release to first in time for the out. Two away for Matt Watley. Las Vegas today playing Salt Lake. That game will be this evening. Tacoma hosting Sugar Land. That game to start in about 15 minutes. Watley batting right. Pitches down and away for ball one. Watley a ground out to second, his first time up, the 1-0 pitch. Called for a strike down to the zone. Watley's going to challenge.
Strike is being challenged.
The second challenge pitch we have had all day today. The result of the pitch was indeed a strike. So the Express now 0 for 2. They've got one challenge remaining.
Route Run only has one challenge remaining.
It is now a 1-1 count to Watley. Here's the pitch from Stone. Takes it low and outside for ball two. Now it's going to be challenged by the Dodgers.
Challenge by Oklahoma City.
First challenge requested by OKC today, and it did just miss a bit down near the lower outer corner.
Calls uphill. Oklahoma City now
All
has
three
two
calls have been upheld today. Dodgers have two challenges remaining. Two and one to Watley. Two away in the sixth. Here's the pitch from Stone. That's low for ball three. Three-one on the way. High for ball four. That's the first base runner today for the Express. Dodgers pitching staff had retired 17 straight to begin today. Ends with a two-out walk to the ninth place hitter Watley. Inning will continue for Evan Carter. Carter batting from the left side. First pitch from Stone. He'll take it low for ball one. First time he's going to have to pitch out of the stretch today, and retired 11 in a row to start his outing. 5-0 Dodgers in the sixth inning. Carter is slide out and grounded out. Pitch is called for a strike. Change up on the inner part of the plate. 1-1. Bregman will play him to the middle. Hernandez halfway between second and third towards the back of the infield. 1-1. Carter will line it foul off to the right side. Ball and two strikes. Here's the pitch from Stone. High and outside, even up the count. Two and two to Carter. Next pitch from Stone. Fastball is fouled out of play behind the plate. Still 2-2 to Carter with Foscue on deck. Pitch is grounded foul off towards the right side. Over 20 pitches in the inning for Stone. It is 2-2 to Carter, battling here with two out and a runner on. Here's the pitch. Called for strike 3 on the outer part of the plate. But now it's going to be challenged.
Strike is being challenged by Round Rock.
Result of the pitch was a strike, so now the Express are out of challenges. James Jean, all 4 of his challenges today have been upheld. So Stone ends a scoreless 6. Round Rock gets his first base runner, but still without a hit. No runs, no hits, none. 1 left. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th. Dodgers in front 5-0. This is OKC Dodgers Radio presented by H&H Shooting Sports.
1 hit, 1 base on ball.
Out of the 6th inning, the Dodgers in front 5-0. New pitcher is right-hander Ian Kennedy, and his first pitch to Yanni Hernandez is called for strike 1. Hernandez 1 for 2 with a run scored. Kennedy out of the stretch with nobody on base. Pitch is grounded foul off to the right side. Kennedy's 22nd appearance, 1-0, 3 saves, 3.65 ERA. 24 2/3 innings, 11 runs, 10 earned, 19 hits, 8 walks, and 28 strikeouts. Opponents batting .216. Ornelas to the middle and Wenzel in at third. Hernandez to be followed by Brigman and Yurchak. Pitch from Kennedy. Swings and loops it right side and foul off the netting, and Hernandez broke his bat on the swing. With the stoppage in play, we've got a chance for our Valley Live trivia question of the day. Which current member of the Oklahoma City Dodgers, a starting pitcher, made his AAA debut back on August the 2nd, 2022 in a game in Round Rock? What current Oklahoma City pitcher made his AAA debut starting August the 2nd, 2022 in Round Rock? 0-2. Pitch just swung out and popped foul left side. Wenzel unable to get it at the sidewall. He is on the roster again. It is physically here after some time up. A very successful time with the Los Angeles Dodgers of late. There's your hint. Actually, I misspoke the question. It's 2021, not 22, as the pitch swung out and missed for strike 3. 2021 is many. Made his AAA debut in Round Rock. Chase Lee, 1 inning, no runs, a hit, a walk, and no strikeouts. He threw 17 pitches, prevented the Dodgers from scoring after they put on 2 on with none out. Brigman batting right. The pitch from Kennedy. Downstairs, ball 1. Brigman is 0 for 1, popped out of the 2nd, walked and scored in the 4th. Been outside. Kennedy's last game Thursday, inning in 2/3. No runs, a hit, 3 walks, and 1 strikeout. Two to Brigman. Low for ball 3. Next pitch, a fastball for a strike. (3-1) on the outer corner for strike 2 as Brigman's taken all 5 pitches so far in the plate appearance. He'll ask for time before the 3-2 is delivered. Kennedy's pitch. Swings and hits it in the air, foul and out of play to the right side. And Kennedy, longtime major leaguer. .492 career appearances. 3-2. High and in near the helmet of Brigman, who walks again. Justin Yurchak batting left. Pitches inside for ball one. Yurchak is 0 for 1. Struck out of the first, walked and scored in the fourth. Dodgers leading 5-0 in the sixth. Got 1 in the first and 4 in the fourth. Ornelas to the middle. Wenzel halfway between second and third. Pitch to Yurchak, called for a strike. Next pitch, fouled down off the lower body. Yurchak as it rolls to the right of the pitcher's mound. So the Dodgers' final 6 home games of the regular season will be against Tacoma, September 12th through the 17th. As usual, a $2 Tuesday on the 12th, Fireworks Friday on the 15th. More information and all your tickets at OKCDodgers.com. That Wednesday game, the 13th, is a day game. Just in case you want to maybe take a long lunch. Heck, I mean, as I like to say now, everyone, it seems like, can work remotely. Bring your computer with you. We got Wi-Fi here. One-two to Yurchak. He'll swing and ground it to the middle. That's going to get into center field for a base hit. Brinkman will stop at second. First hit of the series for Yurchak, and a 2-on for Johnny DeLuca. Well, DeLuca, 2 for 2 in the walk today. Bases clearing double last time up in the fourth. Now 7 of 15 with 6 extra base hits this series. He's not shown much rust after missing about a month due to injury. DeLuca batting right. Dodgers looking to extend a 5-0 lead in the sixth. The pitch from Kennedy, breaking ball, strike one. Walked and scored in the first, singled in the third. The bases clearing double off the left center field fence in the fourth. 0-1 from Kennedy. Swing and a miss for strike two. Quickly ahead, no balls, 2 strikes on DeLuca. Pitch is taken low and outside for ball one. So the Dodgers, to this point this afternoon, 2 for 8 with men in scoring position. Just 6 of 34 in the last 4 games, including today. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike three. The first strikeout of the entire homestand by DeLuca.
Here comes second baseman number 2, Yorkie Vivas.
2 remain on with 2 out for Vivas. He's 1 for 3. Vivas batting left. The pitch is down and in. Vivas takes high and inside. He singled in the first, hit into a double play in the third, and grounded out in the fourth. Two-0. High and in again. Miguel Vargas on deck. Three and 0 to Vivas, 2 on, 2 out. Kennedy's pitch is called for strike one. Three-one pitch, swinging and fouls it out of play behind the plate. Now from 3-0 to 3-2. Dodgers in front 5-0 in the sixth inning. Pitch from Kennedy. Swinging a fly ball, shallow left field. Carter coming in. He'll make the catch and out of trouble in the 6th. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We go to the 7th. Dodgers in front 5-0. This is OKC Dodgers Radio presented by H&H Shooting Sports. Top of the 7th inning, Dodgers have a 5-0 lead. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Dodgers. No runs, no hits, or no errors for the Express. Dodgers pitching staff retiring 18 and 19 batters today. Justin Foscue to lead off the 7th. He bats right. The first pitch from Stone. Swings and fouls it behind the batter's circle, 0-1. Foscue flied out in the first and grounded out in the 4th. Walker Buehler the first 2 innings. Gavin Stone since is 0-1 to Foscue. Swinging a hard grounder, that's fair. Down the third baseline is going to go towards the corner. So Foscue into second base, a double, the first hit today for the Express. It's going to happen one day. Third time in about a month, Dodgers held their opponent hitless through at least 6 innings. That's the first hit Gavin Stone has given up against Round Rock at his last 2 starts against the Express. Pitch to Elier Hernandez, called for a strike. First time a man in scoring position for the Express. Hernandez 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Oh, 1 from Stone. Swings and fouls it back, 0-2. Blaine Crim on deck. 0-2 pitch from Stone. Swing and a miss for strike 3 in the change. Strikeout number 5 for Stone. 1 away in the 7th. So the other, at least decent-sized no-hit bids of the recent past, it was when Stone started against the Express on August 4th. We talked about that game already. The pitch is down and away. It was broken up by Round Rock with 2 out of the 8th. Then Ryan Pepio in Tacoma on August 13th was perfect through 6. Gave up a single to begin the 7th inning. The 1-0 pitch. Taken down and outside, 2-0. Stone wants a new ball. Grimm has struck out and flied out today. Called out on strikes in the 2nd and flied out to center in the 5th. Dodgers lead 5-0 in the 7th. Two-0 to Krim. Swings and hits it in the air to right field. Mercado started back, now coming in, kind of zigzagging a bit. Now towards his left will make the catch. 2 down in the 7th inning for Davis Wenzel. Wenzel's 0 for 2. He is lined out to left field and struck out. Batting for the right side of the plate, 5-0 Dodgers in the 7th inning. The pitch to Wenzel. He'll take it high. Express Parent Club, Texas Rangers. Home against the Twins, currently leading 4-3. Mitch Garver's homered for the Rangers, his 14th of the season. That was a 3-run homer the first inning. Royce Lewis going deep for the Twins this afternoon, his 10th. Here's the 1-0. Takes it low. Alex Spee's been throwing in the Round Rock bullpen. 2-0 to Wenzel. Called for a strike up in the zone. And the Express do not have any challenges left. Dodgers have 2 remaining. Foscue, the runner at second, now with 2 out after his leadoff double. First hit up to this point for the Express. 2-1 from Stone. Takes it low, 3-1 to Wenzel with Dustin Harris on deck. Stone's 3-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Wenzel digs back in. 3 balls, 2 strikes with a runner at second and 2 outs. Pitch from Stone. Swings and grounds it foul off towards the left side. Three of the 5 games of the league today, day games, but again, all the other games played in the Pacific time zone. Albuquerque and Sacramento scoreless in the third. Sacramento winning last night. Walk-off 3-run homer by Elliot Ramos. Three balls, 2 strikes to Wenzel. Here's the pitch from Stone. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Works around the leadoff double by retiring 3 in a row. So the Express do get their first hit, but still scoreless. No runs, a hit, and a man left as we stretch and sing Oklahoma. Dodgers lead 5-0. This is OKC Dodgers Radio presented by H&H Shooting Sports. Bottom of the 7th inning, Dodgers have a 5-0 lead. Alex Spees is the new pitcher for the Express. His 19th appearance, 1-1, 2 saves, 3.92 ERA. 20 2/3 innings, only 12 hits allowed in that time, 9 runs, but he's walked 18, struck out 31, and really struggled to throw strikes in his last appearance. Vargas batting right. The first pitch from Spees, down and outside towards the backstop. Vargas 1 for 2 in the walk. Spees was the losing pitcher on Thursday night. Faced a total of 6 batters. He walked 4 of them. The 1-0 taken a little bit high and in. And the Express, no challenges remaining. And Spees, I think, just kind of instinctively looked back towards the video board where, again, in the non-challenge games, location of the pitch is shown. Pitch is swung out of miss through a cutter. 2-1. As Spees came in with the Express leading 2-1 in the 7th. Walk the first 2, then a strikeout, another walk, low to the bases. There was a 2-1 taken high. Patrick Mazeika, since released, hit into a fielder's choice that scored a run, then a walk to Drew Avens. Brought in another. There was a wild pitch. 3-1. Swings and softly hits it off the end of the bat. Foscue back, reaching out, and it's out of his reach for a base hit. Runner on with nobody out. Got hitting coach Manny Burris coaching at first base. Wonder if he lost a bet or something. It's about time he makes himself useful around here. Of course, I kid. We all love Manny. Ward batting left. The pitch is swung at. Hit in the air left side, heading foul, and it bangs off the railing of the final section of seats. Ward is 1 for 3 today. Dodgers up to 9 hits after the single by Vargas. Out hitting the Express 9-1. Again, Round Rock did not have a hit until the top of this inning. 0-1 to Ward. Cuts through a high fastball. Ward flied out in the first, struck out in the 4th, and singled in the 5th. It's 5-0 Dodgers in the 7th. Spees with the pitch, swung at, sharply ground in the middle. Sliding stop by Ornelas, gets up and throws to first for the out. A great play by Jonathan Ornelas, the Round Rock shortstop, up the middle. Makes a sliding stop of the sharp grounder hit by Ward. Vargas will get the second. Oscar Mercado, the hitter. 5-0 Dodgers in the 7th. Mercado 0 for 3 with an RBI. Mercado batting right. Pitch is high and outside from Spees.
101, 101, 101.
If you couldn't tell from the young fans in the crowd, that last pitch was thrown at 101 miles an hour from Spees. Now he gets it back to a 93 mile an hour slider or cutter. It's called for a strike. Spees signed out of high school by the Rangers in 2016 out of the Atlanta area. Time requested by Mercado. Big league debut earlier this year for Texas. One. Swings and fouls it out of play to the right side. Tacoma's got an early 1-0 lead on Sugar Land after 1 inning. Mentioned the Rainiers game behind the Express. Mercado swings, hits a ball to deep left field and into the Budweiser deck. Oscar Mercado's first home run with Oklahoma City, 13th overall this year. And the Dodgers have pushed the lead to 7-0 in the 7th. It's their second home run this afternoon. Like a hanging slider, and Mercado punishes it. Now Hunter Fiducia at the plate. First pitch to Fiducia's outside. He's hit the Dodgers' other home run today. He's 1 for 3.
Keep throwing those.
1-0. Called for a strike. Only the second home run allowed by Spees in his time with Round Rock this season. There's 1-1. Swung out and fouled back. One-two. Pitch is high, and there is certainly a scenario in play in which after today's games there's a three-way tie for first in the second half with 18 games remaining. 2-2. Swings and grounds it weakly right side. Grimm will field and flip to Spees at first for out number 2.
Third baseman, number 4, Johnny Hernandez.
Johnny Hernandez coming up 1 for 3. Dodgers in front now 7-0 after the Mercado home run. Hernandez switch hitter batting left. The pitch is high. So Tacoma, after their home game against Sugar Land today, will then go on a 12-game road trip. Seems like a lot of teams recently are playing 12-game road trips or have 12-game homestands. The pitch down and in. Again, for the Express, this is the first half of a 12-game road trip. Dodgers wrapping up a 12-game homestand. So Tacoma will go Salt Lake, then here to Oklahoma City. 2-0 pitch. Taken for a strike down to the zone. Albuquerque, again, was here last series. Now they're in Sacramento. Have to ask the schedule makers themselves why that is. Here's the 2-1. High and outside. Ball 3 to Hernandez. Grounded out in the second. Singled and scored in the fourth and struck out of the sixth. Three-one from Spees. Down and inside near the feet of Hernandez. That'll be a ball, and ball 4 towards Hernandez. He's on with 2 out for Bryson Brigman.
That brings up shortstop, number 17, Bryson Brigman.
Brigman takes the first pitch for a strike. 0 for 1 with a pair of walks. 7-0 Dodgers in the 7th inning.
Number 77, Matt Bush, warming.
Spees with the pitch. On the inner corner with a cutter for a strike. Right-hander Matt Bush now throwing in the Round Rock bullpen. This will be Spees' 25th pitch of the inning. 0-2 to Brigman. Back-up cutter called for strike 3. That'll end the inning, but the Dodgers add 2 runs on 2 hits, including an Oscar Mercado home run. They leave 1 on base, go to the 8th with a 7-0 advantage. This is OKC Dodgers Radio, presented by H&H Shooting Sports. Down to the 8th inning, Dodgers in front 7-0. Dustin Harris batting left. Stone's first pitch, swung at, grounded right side foul. Gavin Stone is now thrown 5 innings, no runs and 1 hit. After Walker Buehler began this game on rehab assignment. 0-1 to Harris, swings and fouls it off. Harris, Fabian, and Ornelas here in the 8th inning for the Express. Well, last night also held scoreless through 7th. They got on the board in the 8th inning. And it was Harris at the plate, bases loaded, 2 out, only down by 2. Hit a deep drive down the right field line that did go foul, cleared the fence but went foul. Pitch to Harris is a breaking ball high, and then eventually struck out. One that, if you're with OKC, seemed like it was in the air for an eternity. Pitch is slowly hit on the ground to second. Vivas quickly gets rid of it onto first for the first out. Fabian the hitter. Fabian 0 for 2 with the ground out and a strikeout. Pitch from Stone's a cutter outside. Seven 0 Dodgers in the 8th inning. Stone's 1-0 pitch. Popped up. Shallow center. DeLuca coming in, angling to right center, makes the catch for the second out. Base is empty for Jonathan Ornelas. Pair of groundouts for Ornelas. He'll bat right. First pitch from Stone. Ornelas can't hold his swing, and a fastball running in, 0-1. Bush back up and throwing in the Round Rock bullpen, the 0-1. Ornelas takes it down and away. Stone at 75 pitches here in his 6th inning, the 1-1. Low and outside for ball 2. Retired the first 11 he faced before a walk. He's retired 17 of 19 batters faced since entering the game. Is 2-1 to Ornelas. Called for a strike. Two on the way. Swinging a liner foul down the left side. Games to be played tonight in the PCL. Teams, I think, taking advantage of the Labor Day holiday to probably have some fireworks tonight. Las Vegas hosting Salt Lake, and Reno at home against El Paso. 2-2 to Ornelas. Fastball low, 3-2. Matt Watley on deck. Three-two from Stone. Called for strike three, down to the zone. Stone punching out Ornelas, and a 1-2-3 eighth inning. He's been rolling again here with Oklahoma City. We'll head to the bottom of the eighth. Dodgers in front 7-0. This is OKC Dodgers Radio presented by H&H Shooting Sports. Bottom of the eighth inning, 7-0 Dodgers. Justin Yurchak to lead off against new pitcher Matt Bush. Veteran right-hander's first pitch fastball is called for a strike.
Pitching line for Speeds, Round Rock, 1 inning.
Yurchak 1-2 with a walk and a run scored.
Both earned.
Second appearance for Bush with Round Rock. This season, that is. The pitch high and outside. He started a bullpen game on Thursday. 2 runs on 1 hit, a Ryan Ward home run with no walks and 3 strikeouts. 1-1 from Bush. Curveball high and outside. He began the year with the Milwaukee Brewers. Eventually released and picked up by the Rangers on a minor league deal and had been at AA Frisco before joining Round Rock. 2-1 from Bush. Fastball's outside. Alex Spees went 1 inning. Gives up 2 runs on 2 hits, including an Oscar Mercado home run. 1 walk and 1 strikeout. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a miss through a fastball. James Jones begins to throw in the Dodgers bullpen. 3-2. Swings and it's a line drive into right field for a base hit. Fabian coming over towards his left will field, spin and toss it in. Dodgers up to 11 hits after the Yurchak single as he's on base for a 3rd straight time. Johnny DeLuca at the plate, 2 for 3 today. Bases clearing double with 2 out of the 4th. That's from the right side. Pitch from Bush popped up right side. Foul ground. Well, it's Krim actually just barely in foul territory near first base. Makes the catch, then stepped on first, hoping that Yurchak was not on it, but he was. And pop out gets the first out of the inning.
Today's attendance, 4,853, 4853.
The pitch to Vivas high and outside. Vivas 1 for 4. Dodgers scored a run of the first. They've led ever since. 7-0 here in the 8th inning, outscoring Round Rock 14-1 the last 2 games. 1-0 to Vivas. Swings and misses for strike 1. A single in the first, hit into a double play in the 3rd, grounded out in the 4th, flied out in the 6th. The 1-1 breaking ball is called for a strike. Challenged by Vivas, however. And it was indeed inside. Just about a 1/3 of a baseball, if that. First call that's been overturned on either side today. Pitch to Vivas. Fastball called for a strike. Runs the count to 2-2 with Miguel Vargas on deck. 7-0 Dodgers in the 8th inning. Trying to take 4 of the final 5 games in this series. Finished the homestand, winning 5 of 7. Pitch is hit in the air to left field. Carter, glove above his eyes towards his right, now under it. Couple of steps from the track, and he'll make the catch. Two away for Miguel Vargas. He's been on base 3 times today. 2 hits and a walk for Vargas, who bats right. Pitch from Bush. Fastball down to the zone, strike 1. Bush, who was the distinction of being the first overall pick of the 2004 draft. It was by his hometown San Diego Padres as a shortstop, as the pitch is high, then converted to pitching later in his career. 217 career Major League appearances for Bush. The 1-1 taken down and outside, and he is not pleased with that last pitch. You could hear him yelling at himself all the way up here. And not a suitable word for me to repeat. Bush is 2-1. Swing and a miss through a fastball. Career high 65 appearances in the big leagues last year between the Rangers and Brewers. 2-2 pitch is fouled back. Now 37 years old.
I can see the mark on the baseball.
Two to Vargas. Breaking ball stayed high. Runner at first, Yurchak will be off with a full count and 2 outs. 7-0 Dodgers in the 8th inning. Ryan Ward is on deck. Here's a 3-2. Swings it and hits a foul out of play to the right side. Bush's pitch swung at. This is hit high, far, deep, and gone past the LED board. A huge home run pulled out to left field by Miguel Vargas. 7th with Oklahoma City, team's 3rd today. 2nd consecutive inning with a 2-run homer for the Dodgers. It is 9-0 in the 8th inning. Ryan Ward will bat from the left side. He got Bush for a home run earlier in the series. The pitch is low. Ward is 1 for 4 today. 9-0 Dodgers in the 9th. The pitch from Bush swung out and missed on a fastball. One popped up foul out of play behind the plate. One-two. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers add 2 on the Miguel Vargas home run. They finish with 2 hits and leave none on base. Go to the 9th with a 9-0 lead. This is OKC Dodgers Radio, presented by H&H Shooting Sports. Top of the 9th inning, Dodgers have a 9-0 lead, and left-hander James Jones is the new pitcher. Evan Stone finished after 6 innings in which he allowed 1 hit and 1 walk. Another outstanding game for Stone, specifically against Round Rock. Watley, Carter, Foscue coming up. Jones, the left-hander, out of the stretch, none on. First pitch to Watley. Swings and pops it up towards the center of the infield. It's Yanni calling for it, makes the catch to the left of the mound. 1 pitch and 1 out. Jones making his 12th appearance with OKC, 1-1, 16 innings, 8 runs, 7 earned, 16 hits, 8 walks, and 11 strikeouts. Evan Carter the batter. Carter batting left. The pitch from Jones, high and in. Now Stone, 6 innings, no runs, 1 hit, 1 walk. Struck out 7. Pitched to Carter inside. Retired 18 of 20 overall, including the first 11 he faced. Didn't give up a hit in his first 4 innings. Dodgers took a no-hitter through 6. 1-0 or 2-0 is outside. It's 3-0 now to Carter. Stone with a total of 80 pitches, 50 strikes. The 2-0, or excuse me, that was a 3-0, and it's now high and in for ball 4. 4-pitch walk to Carter with 1 out in the 9th. The third base run of the game for the Express. So Stone, his last 2 games against Round Rock, he has thrown 12 scoreless innings and allowed 1 hit. He has walked 3, struck out 17. His pure dominance over the Express, and now in 3 total starts against Round Rock this year, 17 1/3 innings, 1 run, 3 hits. The 1 run on a solo home run by Justin Foscue is currently at the plate. The pitch is called for a strike. Foscue with the team's only hit to this point, a double leading off the 7th. Carter has just taken 2nd on defensive indifference. Foscue asking for time, 1 for 3, flied out in the 1st, grounded out in the 4th, doubled in the 7th. 9-0 Dodgers in the 9th inning. What a Foscue. He'll swing and hit a fly ball to shallow left field. Vargas coming over to his left, reaching a stop. He'll make the catch. There's 2 down. Elier Hernandez coming up for the Express. Dodgers trying to not only win this one, but now nab their 7th shutout of the year. Hernandez 0 for 3 today with 3 strikeouts. That's right. Pitch from Jones, high and away for ball 1. Hernandez takes a fastball for a strike. One ball, 1 strike. Jones setting at his belt. Pitch is swung at. Fouled out a play to the right side. It's 1-2. 9-0 Dodgers. 2 out of the 9th inning, on the precipice of taking 4 of 5 from the Express and winning 5 of the final 7 games of this homestand. Also win number 80 on the year. 1-2. Swings, checks it. Blooper, right field, down for a base hit. Wow. Oh, Carter's going to score. Checked his swing, bloops it into shallow right. Well, all you can do is throw your hands up in the air. Just the 2nd hit today by the Express. It's now 9-1. 92nd RBI of the season for Hernandez. Jones, after that ball was in the air, just kind of looked around at no one in particular incredulously. Blaine Crim, the hitter. The pitch is outside for ball 1. Oh well. Crim is 0 for 3. 1-0 pitch from Jones, called for a strike. Outside to Crim for ball 2. 2-1 from Jones. Swinging a grounder foul off towards the left side. 9-1 Dodgers, 2 out of the 9th inning. Two. Down and inside, ball 3. Davis Wenzel is on deck. Jones last pitched on Thursday, winning pitcher in a 4-2 victory. 3-2 to Krim. That's inside, ball 4. Now 2 on with 2 out here in the 9th inning, and Wenzel coming up.
Third baseman number 3, Davis Wenzel.
Wenzel 0-3. That's from the right side of the plate. First pitch from Jones. Down and in for ball 1. Light out to left in the second. Strikeouts in the 5th and 7th. One to Wenzel. Swinging a grounder, left side. That's through into left field for a base hit. Now Hernandez will stop at third. The bases are loaded for Dustin Harris. 3 straight reaching with 2 outs in the 9th inning.
Next up, DH number 9, Dustin Harris.
Paducah will talk things over with Jones. After the Express were held to no runs in 1 hit through 8 innings. Now here in the 9th, they've got 2 hits and 2 walks. Again, and just 2 base runners total through 8 innings today. Harris is 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. That's from the left side of the plate. First pitch from Jones. Swinging a grounder, right side. Vivas to his left has got it. He'll throw to first, and that'll end the game. Dodgers winners 9-1 over Round Rock. They win the final 2 games of the series by a combined score of 16-2. They get dominant pitching from Gavin Stone as well as Walker Buehler on rehab assignment. Hit 3 home runs in this game and win it 9-1 over Round Rock. They'll win the series and win the season series against the Express 14-4 in 2023. When we come back, we'll start the Dodgers post-game report. This is OKC Dodgers Radio presented by H&H Shooting Sports.